Hi Pisces, welcome to your October reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. If this reading helps or resonates with you, let me know by leaving a like, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. I am available if you'd like to book a personal reading with me. All the information for that's listed in the description box down below, and you can find me on my social media, Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. So with that being said, Pisces, let's get right into your reading and see what messages need to come through for you for the second half of October 2022. What's going on for my Pisceans? What do my Pisceans need to know? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. We have Five of Pentacles coming out reversed. All right. We also got Two of Wands, Three of Cups, Page of Wands coming out. I'm going to get some more for you. Messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for October 2022. Jesus, it's too many cards. It's way too many. That was like whole ass stack. Less card, Spirit. What's going on for Pisces? Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles. You got some choices coming up for sure. Hangman, lots to think about, lots to reflect on. Give me one. Oh, there's another one. Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. Okay, so you're working a lot on your money, I see. In the second half of October, we have a lot of Pentacles. We got a lot of Earth energy. Lots of like that material stuff. Okay, bottom of the deck, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Six of Swords, and the King of Swords. Wow, yeah, and you're also, I gotta say, you are showing up here in more of like a masculine energy. Like you're just taking a lot of action. I think you're gonna be accomplishing a lot the next couple of weeks, getting a lot of things done. It's about you guys needing to find the balance between work and rest and fun, right? We have the Three of Cups and the Page of Wands. Pisces, you got some really good things coming your way. I really feel like good news is coming in, or you might be celebrating something, or there's going to be something to come up where you're going to be celebrating, having a good time, being around friends, family, loved ones, and just making and creating new memories. This is also going to be a time where you're going to be feeling really supported by your social circle and your environment, your home, your close-knit circle. There's a whole lot of support around you, and this is a time where you really need to lean on them for that support, because it does seem like in these next couple of weeks there might be moments where you feel overwhelmed or anxious or scared or like overthinking, like kind of in like a self-destructive, maybe self-sabotagey mindset, and that's where you're really going to need to rely on, you know, support around you to keep you centered, to keep you on the rails, right? You might fall off the track a little bit. So don't push people away around this time. You may have the tendency to like isolate and distance yourself, but Spirit is really wanting you to like keep your heart open, keep yourself open, and don't be afraid to ask for help or assistance when you need it. It's, you know, it's nothing that you should be ashamed of or embarrassed of. And Spirit's just passing on with that Seven of Wands. It's like, you know, yeah, hold true to your values and stand your ground, but also don't let your pride get in the way. I'm kind of picking up on a little bit of like a prideful energy of like, no, I'm fine. Like, you know, Pisces, is like someone asks you, are you okay, Pisces? And you're like, no, I'm fine. But like deep down, you're going through it, and like you don't want to admit it, or you don't want to feel those uncomfortable feelings. So there's a little bit of like a defensive triggered energy with that. So I'm just saying, it's like you're trying your best to keep the balance and to keep your momentum going here with the Two of Pentacles, but at times you may struggle a little bit and you may need a little extra help or a little assistance or reassurance or support, and that's okay. And Spirit is really just wanting you to slow down. I feel like this is a time where you do not need to be in any rush, because you're going to get to your destination, you're going to get to where you're supposed to be, and you are needing to work on like just surrendering and letting go, and also prioritizing self-care, meditating more, self-study, like really like spending time with yourself and connecting to yourself and developing that connection to your, you know, even if you are connected to your higher self and your inner world, it's like making that more like a daily practice, perhaps. Like meditating more, journaling more, sitting with your thoughts and feelings, like definitely just carving some time out in the day, even if it's like 5-10 minutes of just like getting in tune with yourself and just feeling how you are feeling, like mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, like really just tapping into where you're at and like observing the body and observing your breath and just like being in the present. Spirit really is wanting you to be present in these next few weeks because there's a lot that's taking place. Although we don't have any major arcana showing up in this reading, so it's not like life-changing, boom, boom, like all these crazy things. I feel like there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and you may feel, actually with the Two of Wands and the Hangman, you may feel like your life is stagnant, or you may feel like nothing's really happening, or just the same old, but it's actually because you're being prepared for what's to come, and you need to be ready, okay? You are being prepared, you are being prepped for the shit that's about to come your way. But that's like, I'm feeling like November is going to be a busier month for you. So enjoy this chill kind of zen month, because next month you're going to be busy. You're going to be busy. And you're going to need to have all your energy on top of everything. So making sure that you're staying organized. Six of Swords and the King of Swords. So this is about you guys coming up with a plan of like where you're going, what are you doing, what are your intentions, what's working, what's not working, where do you need to make adjustments in your life, and acting accordingly. So that King of Swords is very analytical energy, and it kind of is fitting with, you know, us being in Libra season. There's a lot of the air elements helping us see things from a clear bird's eye viewpoint. Okay, so yeah, you're definitely thinking a lot about the future. You're definitely thinking a lot about even, you know, your finances, your money. Some of you have been struggling financially, or maybe you've been looking for work or looking for a new job, or, you know, holding on to your money, but you're coming out of a period of struggling financially or struggling in some sort of way. Some of you have been feeling like alone or lonely, or you've been feeling isolated, but you're coming out of that. Okay, Five of Pentacles reverse is coming out of the struggle, coming out of feeling ignored, neglected, shut down, rejected. You know, it's like finally spring is coming, the snow is melting, so you're coming out of that, which is good, because you felt like this was going on forever. You're like, man, I feel like my life's just on pause. I feel like nothing's happening. And so, you know, you're kind of realizing like, wow, that is a choice, and if I feel like nothing's really going on in my life, I gotta start making some changes, or I gotta start doing things differently. I gotta change my approach here. And so that's what's happening. And maybe that was like some conversations that you had with your friends and family and people that are close to you, like, you know, just re-inspiring yourself with those people. So surround yourself with people who inspire you, people who motivate you, people who are very uplifting. Because if you're surrounding yourself with people who maybe don't have many goals for themselves, or aren't really like super optimistic about the future, it does have an effect, and it does drain your own energy. And you might even realize that this month, like with certain people, you might not really resonate with the way that you used to in the past, and that's okay. It's like you are really going through your own inner changes, and you are going through upgrades. You know, I was like, oh, there's no major arcana. I was like, actually there is the Hangman, which is Pisces energy, right? So you are in your element. So the most development and changes that are occurring these next couple of weeks are internal. It's going on within you. There's a lot that you're reflecting. There's a lot that you're looking at, or that you're being asked to take a moment to reflect on. Even taking a look at what was going on around April, May. And I'm saying that because we're heading into the eclipse that is going to be taking place in Scorpio on the 25th of October. So that's next week. And so eclipses are kind of like a snapshot of the next 6 months / previous 6 months. So if you look back 6 months ago, what was going on around then? What intentions did you set? What were the massive changes that you experienced around, you know, these last 6 months? What was the theme? And this is giving you a taste of what the next 6 months might look like, depending on, of course, your free will and the action that you take. But it's giving you like it's kind of like a progress report. You know, it's like a progress report to see where you're at on this journey, and where you can improve, and where you can strengthen, and where you are succeeding and acing in. Okay, so this is kind of like that moment, and the next couple of weeks is like you really taking this moment to reflect on your progress, and reflect on what's changed, and what maybe needs some adjustments, or what maybe needs to be removed or stripped away, or refreshed, recharged. You know, that kind of stuff is kind of the energy I'm feeling these next couple of weeks. And Spirit is wanting you to recharge your battery, okay? Because you're going to be busy. Like I said, you're going to be busy. It seems like you're going to be making a lot more money. I'm just saying, we have a lot of earth coming out here. Some of you are starting a new job. Some of you are going to be earning a lot more money from like, you know, a hustle that you do, or maybe a side business, or maybe it's not even a side, maybe it's your main, but I feel like you're really establishing some solid foundations in your life. And it's relating to your money and your finances and your independence. So that's really good, because you may have been fearful, like stressed out over those things. And now you can lay those fears and those worries to rest and know that you're actually heading toward a time where you're getting what it is that you want. And yeah, okay, it's not going to be the easiest, and yeah, it's going to require effort and dedication and consistency, but you know you can handle it. And you have a pretty positive attitude about that, I gotta say. And like I said, the Page of Wands and the Three of Cups, it feels like there's something that you're celebrating in the next couple of weeks, or there's some sort of good news, or there's just going to be lots of good times coming up for you. And Spirit really just wants you to enjoy and embrace where you're at in this journey. Don't be in any rush to get to the end goal, the destination. Like, there is no destination. Like, the life that we be living, it doesn't end. It just keeps going. Like, we're just on this journey. We're on this long ass road, and we don't get off. Like, we're just going. So just embrace it, enjoy. Let's do some clarifying though. Let's see what else may need to come out, what we can get some specifics on. Let's take a look into this Hangman. You're seeing a situation from a different perspective. You might be getting some sort of truth or clarity, connecting more with your intuition. Your intuition might be telling you something, or like confirming something that you've been thinking about or wondering. If you have any choices coming up, definitely consider your options, weigh out your options. You may be making more of like a head over heart decision, or more like a logical based decision than emotional. All right. Tell me about the Hangman for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the second half of October 2022. Tell me about the Hangman for Pisces, please. We got the Nine of Cups reversed. So you're looking at there's something that disappointed you, Pisces. There's something that didn't really work out the way that you had hoped for. Justice, that's about to be fixed, or something's about to be rewritten, or you're actually starting to realize why things happened the way they did. Six of Cups. Yeah, like you're looking back at some past things for sure. Tell me the Hangman. What is Pisces reflecting on? Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I see like you've learned a lot of valuable lessons. Oh, wow. Cards are just flying. You've learned a lot of valuable lessons. And Four of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're realizing Eight of Pentacles, double confirmation at the bottom of the deck. There's so much support around you, Pisces. Like, there is so much love and support, and people see you and people acknowledge you and see the effort that you have been putting in, and you have been really actively bettering yourself and really showing up consistently. Like, it's paying off. And this is a time where your efforts are about to be rewarded. Like, you're about to experience rewards for all of your hard work and determination. So, what are you reflecting on here? Nine of Cups reverse, Justice, Six of Cups. So you're looking back at some situation from your past that left you feeling really disappointed. Now, this could have been involving relationships, people that were close to you. This could have been in your friendship circle or some sort of community with multiple people involved here, right? But this is bringing back like fond times or fond memories, and something about you looking back at this past energy, you're feeling like disappointed. I don't know if maybe you don't have that kind of vibe in your life anymore. Maybe there's certain relationships that you had that you're no longer really connected to, or you're no longer really like, I feel like there could be some distance or some separation. Like maybe you've just grown apart from some people, and there's this energy where you're feeling some disappointment or a little bit of, not like super sad, but just kind of melancholy, like, you know, wishing things were a little bit different, or wishing you could go back to almost like the younger times or childhood. Like, there's this energy of reminiscing and having nostalgia and like just looking back at how things used to be, and it's like part of you misses it, and that's okay. And it's important that you acknowledge those feelings, but recognize that although you can't have those you can always have those memories with you. You can always keep those memories with you. But although you can't go back to those times and you can't necessarily recreate those memories, you're going to be creating new memories that are going to be different, but they're going to be just as special to you, just as important to you. And so, it's kind of like you're focusing on how much has changed and where, maybe you don't have what it is that you're wishing for or hoping for, but you're going to have that in your life. Like if you're, for example, it's like maybe you have grown apart from certain friendships and you're like missing that connection, missing that companionship, that friendship, that love in all shapes and sizes, right? Platonic, romantic, et cetera, et cetera. There's part of you that's like missing and wanting that and craving that. And so that's something that you're reflecting on. Like, what do I want more of in my life? What is it that I'm trying to attract? What is it that I'm moving towards? What is it that I desire? Instead of focusing on like what you don't have, it's the time for you to focus on what you'd like more of. So it's like you want more fun, you want more connection, you want more love, you want more passion, you want more creativity, you want more playfulness, you want more insert blank. Like, get clear with what it is that you desire to have more of, because there's an abundant supply waiting to come into your life, and all you have to do is just be open to receive. When you're in the energy of lack and when you're in the energy of focusing on what you don't have, you're kind of closing yourself off to that. You're focusing on that lack. Yeah, that's where your attention's going, so you're bringing in more of that. So Spirit is really wanting you to bring your focus and attention towards opening yourself, not closing yourself off, opening yourself and letting it come in. Like, there is an abundance around you that you will have what you desire, but you need to be receptive. You have to be open to receive. And when you are in that energy of receiving, like if you look at the hangman, his arms are wide freaking open. He's not closed off. He's like, bring it open to receive, right? So that's literally what you need to be doing, Pisces. You need to be open to receive. You need to give opportunities a chance. This is the best time to do it, by the way. Just like astrology speaking, this is a great time to take risks. This is a great time to step outside of your comfort zone. Take a look in your natal chart. If you know your natal chart, if you know your placements, you can find it cafe astrology, just astrology things, like many different websites you can use. But take a look at your natal chart. See where Taurus and Scorpio sits in your natal chart. So for example, if Taurus is in your 7th house, that's like breaking out of your comfort zone in relationships and connections, meeting new people, saying yes to opportunities to go mingle and connect with others, things like that. That's just an example. So take a look where Taurus sits in your natal chart. If you're a Taurus rising, 1st house, and it's like expanding, like, this is a time to expand. This is a time to take risks. This is a time to just say fuck it and try new things out and to step outside of your comfort zone. And if that's where you want to grow, if you want to grow, if you're unhappy with current circumstances and you're bored or you're feeling like it's just the same old, then you're obviously needing a change. You're needing some sort of change, but only you can make that change. No one's going to force you to step outside of your comfort zone. No one's going to force you to crawl out under that little rock of yours. I'm thinking of Patrick Star, bruh. So it's like only you can make that change, Pisces. So it comes down to you, and that's your choice. 2 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. It's like you can choose to stay where you're at, stay on this path, and that's just, if that's what makes you happy, then awesome, that's great. But if you're wanting something more or you're wanting something else, then this is the perfect time to make that change, because there is an abundance of opportunities waiting to come into your life, waiting to fall right into your lap. All you have to do is say yes, and all you have to do is just start taking the steps to make that happen. You want more money, you got more money, but you got to put yourself out there, and you got to do something about it. You can't just sit around and be like, well, I want more money. It's not going to just come magically falling down like raining money. I wish it would, right? Don't we all? Don't we all? But that's not how it works in this world, in this realm. So we got to think smart. We got to get creative. We got to think visionary. Got to think of like the long term. We got to think far ahead into the future. Kind of work backwards. Yes, stay in the present, but set some goals for yourself of what you'd like to accomplish, because it is very, very possible. You just have to believe in yourself, and you just got to show up, and you just got to dedicate yourself, and you just need to be sure of yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Don't second guess yourself, because you got this, Pisces. You guys are amazing. You guys are magicians. You guys are extremely gifted in your own intuitive ways, in your own spiritual ways. Like, you guys are great manifestors. Like, the Pisces that I know in my life, you guys are cool. Like, I love Pisceans. Anyways, so then we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. It's like, this is what you desire to have more of. You want more of that stability. You want your independence, but again, you want that companionship. You want that connection to others, whether it be romantic, platonic, etc., etc. It's like, you want to have that independence where you're good on your own and you're solid on your own and you're well off and you're healed and you're healthy and you're taking good care of yourself and you're nourishing yourself. But then you also want to be able to share that with the people that you love, the people that matter to you, being able to appreciate the joys of life and, you know, just appreciating the little things that matter, you know? And so that's what you're working towards. And that's even the energy that you're in now. I feel like you're in this energy too. But it's only going to just intensify and expand in the next couple of weeks. I feel like this energy, like, you are in like a good, like, appreciative zone, like you are. But I feel like that's just going to be expanding a lot more in the next couple of weeks. Like, it's just going to intensify, and it's going to be great, and it's going to be yummy, and it's going to be nice, and it's just going to feel so good. Like, you know, the only thing that you need to be mindful of is your mindset, your awareness, where you're putting your thoughts, your energy, your, you know, try not to feed into those fears that end up limiting you, the fears that end up sabotaging the good things going on in your life, where, you know, starting to second guess, like, maybe this is too good to be true, or maybe I can't have this, or maybe don't let those negative thoughts get in the way of the blessings, because the blessings are upon you, Pisces. The blessings are upon you, and you got to push away those fears and start believing and start trusting and free yourself from any of those restrictions or limiting beliefs or doubts or insecurities. You got to believe in yourself, and this is the time for you to really, like, be your own cheerleader and uplift yourself and just say, fuck it, like, who cares? Like, just do what you love, do what you want, like, stop making excuses, you know? Let me pull you some advice from my animal spirit deck and see what you may need to know, or if there's any advice that spirit has for you, any extra messages for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the second half of October. This is a beautiful energy, so you guys, just be open to receive. And if you already opened up, that's amazing, then that's great. Keep it up, stay open. Stay open. Be receptive and don't force shit. Okay. Messages for Pisces. Any advice, insight, wisdom, guidance for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Venus for the second half of October. The Oyster. This is literally, you just need to open up. You just need to open up. This card is all about, oh, you just want to stay closed off and you're afraid and you're scared and you know, what if I show the real world and I'm not accepted, or what if I'm judged, or what if they don't like me, or what if this or what if that, like, you know, so you want to protect yourself. That's the ego. The ego wants to keep you safe. The ego is going to spin all of these fears and these worries and these doubts so that you stay in your comfort zone, you stay on the path that you're on, even though, you know, it's okay, it's not the worst, but it's definitely not the best. But hey, at least it's safe. It's like, no, this is a time as we're heading into eclipse season, and I might even do a separate, like, eclipse reading for you guys. I don't know, depends on what we'll see. Let me know if you're interested, if you want that in the comments below. But this is a time to branch out. This is a time to open up, to be vulnerable, to share your gifts with the world. This is a time to really say, fuck it. Like, the world is your oyster. I know, cheesy saying, I don't care. I'm going to scream it. The world is your oyster, Pisces. So what are you going to do with that? What are you going to do with that knowledge? Are you going to be like, oh no, I'm going to shy away, I'm just going to stay and hide? Or is it time for you to say, yeah, you know what? The world is my oyster, and I get a say, and I call the shots, and I'm going to live my life to the fullest. So, just some advice. The spirit really wants you to open up. And also, bottom of the deck, we have the Crow. Trust your intuition. Your intuition will guide you to the right path. And like I said, self-study, prioritizing that, connecting with your higher self, your intuition, meditating more, journaling more, just carving some extra time so that you can connect with yourself, that is only going to strengthen your psychic and intuitive abilities and healing abilities and your connection towards all those realms, the other realms that we don't see it with our visual eyes, right? You guys, 12th house, like, that's literally your home. That's where you at, Pisces. So embrace that energy. Really tap into that 12th house of vibration, okay? Very healing, by the way. Very healing. Is there any other advice? I'm going to get one more for you. Any other advice for Pisces for the next couple of weeks? Advice for Pisces, please. Thank you. The Firefly. Yeah, and act on your ideas and your creative ideas, creative expression. You're going to have lots of inspiration. That's what I was saying with the Page of Wands. Oh, did I say that? Maybe I didn't. The Page of Wands is a very creative energy. It's very optimistic. It's very fun, but lots of ideas coming to mind. And if you don't grab a hold onto them, then those ideas might just slip away, or you forget about them, or you lose inspiration, okay? So the Firefly is the energy of like when you're feeling inspired to do something or to go create or build something or try something new, follow that instinct. Go for it because you have a golden idea, okay? And you need to grab a hold of it, and don't be afraid, and don't close yourself off. Open yourself up to the opportunities. That is your message for the next couple of weeks, is be open to receive and take chances and step out of your comfort zone and choose the path that scares you a little bit or makes you feel a little bit, not like, oh my God, I'm terrified, but like excited, but a little bit nervous, but choose that path anyways, because that's what's going to create that excitement in your life, that enjoyment and inspiration. Okay. So I'm going to leave your reading here, Pisces. I hope that this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below, leave a like, consider subscribing to the channel. I am available for personal readings. If you'd like to book with me, you can find me on my Instagram and TikTok at Jadestone Tarot. And with that being said, Pisces, I'm gonna let you go. All right. Have a blessed couple of weeks, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Bye.